Are you feeling trapped in a cycle of holding on to things that no longer serve you? Do you sense there's more to life but can't seem to break free? You're not alone. You may feel a mix of fear, hope, and uncertainty. By the end of this video, expect a shift from confusion to clarity, from fear to freedom. We'll help you unlock the power of letting go, bringing you closer to a life of peace and fulfillment. Truth number 1, the power of emotional release versus emotional retention. How would you feel carrying a heavy backpack filled with all your emotions? And each negative experience, like a disagreement with a friend or a work failure, adds another heavy rock to your load. Over time, this backpack becomes so heavy it's hard to carry around. This is what holding on to negative emotions feels like. It's exhausting and burdensome. But what happens when you start taking out these rocks, acknowledging each emotion, and then putting it down? Stay tuned to discover how removing each rock gradually lightens your load. This process of emotional release isn't just about letting go, it's a journey towards freedom. It's as refreshing as stepping out of a stuffy room into fresh air. Now, let's not forget about the gems in your backpack, the positive experiences. These are your achievements, your happiest moments, the love and laughter that fills your life. They're not a burden, they're your source of energy and joy. Keeping these positive emotions close fuels your spirit, boosts your mood, and drives you forward. As you keep watching, you'll learn how balancing emotional release with holding on to these precious gems can transform your life. It's not just about letting go of the negative, it's about embracing and celebrating the positive. This balance prevents the past from overshadowing your present and brings a richness to your life only true emotional wisdom can offer. Truth number 2, attachment to material possessions versus embracing minimalism. Let's dive into your personal space, the realm of things you've gathered over time. Some of these items are meaningful, while others just fill empty corners. Here, we'll tackle how to strike the perfect balance between being attached to your belongings and adopting a minimalist mindset. If your possessions have started to possess you, it's time to rethink. That's a sign to pause and reflect. Every piece in your life should add value, not just take up space. Minimalism is more than living with less. It's about living with meaning. It's choosing quality over quantity, purpose over presence. Now, imagine decluttering your space. As you let go of things you don't need, you're not just clearing your physical surroundings, you're also clearing your mind. Stick with us to see how this process leads to a more focused, less cluttered life. But remember, minimalism isn't about getting rid of everything. It's about knowing what's truly important, what tells your story, what brings you joy. It's finding that sweet spot between what you have and what you need. This approach not only helps you value what you keep, but also breaks the cycle of constantly wanting more. So, what is the transformation in your life? You will find a life that's richer in experiences and lighter in clutter. You'll find more freedom and less stress in your life, and you'll focus on experiences and relationships rather than things. Truth number 3, the need for external validation versus self-validation. In a world dominated by social media, it's easy to get caught up in the loop of seeking approval through likes and comments. Every time you post something, there's a silent anticipation for others' reactions. But have you ever wondered if your happiness should really hinge on others' opinions? Here's where the game changes with self-validation. Imagine having a sense of pride in your achievements, regardless of whether they're acknowledged publicly. This isn't about dismissing others' views. It's about not letting them be the sole measure of your worth. Imagine the freedom in that. Shifting the focus to self-validation is like taking the steering wheel of your self-esteem. You start to see your own value from your own eyes. This is a powerful shift, akin to giving yourself a pat on the back, acknowledging "I did well," regardless of external recognition. As we delve deeper, you'll see how self-validation builds genuine confidence. It's about realizing that the most important approval is the one that comes from within. This realization frees you from the constant need to please others and allows you to live a life true to yourself. It's about understanding that your worth is defined not by others' perceptions, but by your self-awareness. Embracing this truth leads to a more empowered and authentic you. So, keep watching to unlock the door to a life where your happiness and self-worth are in your own hands. Truth number 4, clinging to the past versus living in the present. It's like being in a room filled with memories. Some are sweet and comforting, while others are heavy and burdensome. You may find yourself replaying old scenarios, dwelling on what-ifs, or carrying regrets. This lingering in the past can eclipse the brightness of your present moments. But imagine the shift when you embrace living in the present. It's like opening your eyes to a new world around you. It means truly being with the people around you, immersing yourself in your current activities, or simply savoring the small joys like a warm ray of sunlight. This practice is about keeping your thoughts anchored in the now, not lost in yesterday or tomorrow. Remember, embracing the present isn't about erasing your past. It's about learning from it, then gently setting it aside. Your past is a valuable teacher, not a barrier to your current happiness. As you continue watching, you'll discover how to use your past to enrich, not hinder your present. Living in the present opens up a world of unnoticed pleasures. Imagine finding joy in simple things, a good conversation, the tranquility of nature, or the laughter of a loved one. This shift in focus can transform ordinary moments into extraordinary ones. Every day becomes a canvas for creating fresh memories, painting your life with the vibrant present moments. Keep watching to unlock this liberating way of living, where each day is not just passed through, but truly lived. Truth number 5, resistance to change versus acceptance of life's flow. Let's confront a universal challenge, the discomfort that comes with change. It's human nature to seek comfort in the familiar, to hold tightly to the known, and resist the unknown. Imagine standing at the edge of a river, watching the water flow by. Resisting change is like trying to hold back the river with your hands. It's not only challenging, but goes against the natural flow of life. Now, imagine what you would feel if you would accept the changes that flow into your life. Consider the beauty and ease of movement with the river's current. Accepting change is like getting into a boat and allowing the current to guide you. It's understanding that life is ever evolving, each change bringing its own set of challenges and opportunities. When you accept the flow of life, you acknowledge that while you can't control every aspect, you can steer your boat, navigate the waters, and enjoy the journey. Embracing change involves a shift in perspective. It's about seeing the end of one chapter as the beginning of another. It's the realization that every change, whether it's a new career path, a move to a different place, or changes in personal relationships, is a chance for growth and new experiences. This truth encourages you to view life's changes not as hurdles, but as stepping stones to a richer life experience. It's about finding balance, knowing when to paddle against the current and when to let the river carry you. This balance gives you the flexibility to adapt and thrive in any situation. By truly embracing this concept, you'll experience a profound transformation. You'll approach life with a sense of adventure and openness, ready to embrace whatever comes your way. The fear of the unknown becomes excitement for what's to come. As we wrap up, we've learned a lot about when to let go and when to hold on. This journey shows us how important it is to be okay with changes, to believe in ourselves, and to enjoy the here and now. Keep these ideas in mind, and you're on your way to a happier, more peaceful life.